submissions been going? Okay, first of all, guys, please, make sure that I'm, audible. Please put it up in the chats. Chats and also if I'm audible, clear, loud and clear, crisp voice hai mera. Okay. Okay. So I'll not take much time. It's the very last day today, and I hope you all have fun in this bootcamp. I'll just give you a quick gist of what is currently going on. Uh, your MongoDB ka Essentials Bootcamp, day 1 and day 2 assignment submission is what I want to emphasize on. Uh, you please submit all 3 days ka assignments. That is the only way you will be able to get your certificates. Yes, that is the only way you will be able to get your certificates. Now, for people who are asking, Sushil, for the day 2 assignment, just go to the description of this session. वहाँ पे you will find an OneDoc in the link. Sorry, a OneDoc का link in the description. Please click on that, and वहाँ पे there is all of the 3 days का assignment submission link. Okay, that is the only thing. For the day 3 wala assignment, it will be logged until 10 p.m. After 10 p.m. only you will be able to submit your assignments. And I have my mod helping me out यहाँ पे. She has put it in the chat. आप chat में check कर लो. That is the only thing. And again, guys, please keep taking screenshots of the sessions. आप Instagram पे डाल के tag करो. And as always, we are gonna have a Kahoot at the end of the session. So please stay until the end of the session as well. Okay, so that's it from my side. If I've missed anything, if you have some questions or doubts, anything, please stay back. I'll be there at the end of the session. I'll solve your doubts then and there as well. Okay, no problem, guys. Thank you so much. That's it from my side. I'll hand it over to Ma'am.
Hello everyone. How are you doing? Perfect. So, guys, okay. I can see your responses quickly. Okay, how are you all? That's great. A very last day for our boot camp. Basically, we are going to talk about a small project. In this project, we will do from the basic query to advanced query. So basically, I wanted to show you, okay, how you can do the different types of CRUD operations. But most of the time, whenever we are working with the real-time data, so in the real-time data, we are doing like different types of analysis on that data. So I will show you how you can do that level of analysis with the help of one mini project. Okay, so that's the agenda for the today. So are you guys ready? Perfect. So let's proceed with our today's learning. So first of all, I'm sharing my screen to you. Good evening, everybody. Yeah. Okay, so here is my screen. Today's agenda. Let me go to my diary. I have already mentioned in the diary, we are going to talk about the intermediate level and advanced level queries with the help of one mini project. Like in the project itself, whatever the data that we are going to store, with that data, we will talk about how to use more advanced level of operators, how to work with the sorting, limiting, keeping the data, and more on we will talk about the aggregations. So these are some few things that we are going to talk in our today's session. Okay, after that, at the end of the session, I am going to give you one mini project with some basic intermediate task and a little bit of advanced task as well. So those are some queries that you need to execute. Okay, and same way you guys have submitted it in the last sessions, like last previous two sessions. Similar to that, you need to submit for this as well. Okay, so we are going to talk about our project part first of all. So let me just write a little bit for the same mini project dot md. Perfect. Okay, perfect. It's already updated on the GitHub. Daily file is updated on the GitHub. Will you please check it? Yes, we don't have the link to it. Yeah. So this link, if you don't have, I'm going to share it you at the end of the session. So don't worry for the same. So I hope everybody is excited. If you guys are excited and if you already using your desktop, my one small request to you is open your MongoDB's Compass. So you can try to execute some set of queries and you will be able to understand how to work with that data. Okay, so perfect. Let me, okay, my MongoDB Compass, I have just clicked on the same. It is loading. Inside that, we are going to execute some set of queries. Okay, so my project is, let me just give the heading or mini project movie data analysis. So basically, I'm having a set of data. If I will write the objective, having a set of data for movie database, and with the help of that, I want to analyze data for taking some decisions. Or basically, we can say that understand how to write basic to complex queries like that. Okay, so we have a set of movie collection database where I'm having different types of data for the same, and I'm going to execute some set of queries, so you will get an idea how actually this is going to happen. Okay, so for doing that, first of all, I need to create a database. Let's say the database name I will give like, okay, MovieDB, and inside that I'm going to create one collection, that is the movies collection. So that is what my requirement. I already created that set of data, so I'm just directly going to run that query, because insertion, I don't want to take that much of time. Okay, so let's set the database. So the first part is, let's set up a database. Okay, so for the database, let's say I'm going to execute the query inside the bash. So use movie db. I can give the name like this, or everything will be in the small will also fine. Okay, and after that I'm going to create db.create collection, db.create collection. In the collection name I'm going to give, that is movies. So create the database and then create the collection. That is something what I wanted to do. Okay, so let me try to run this query number one. I will, okay, two instances open. I wanted to use only one. So let's select this and I'm going to, okay, let me, yeah, let me open the shell. From here also you can open the shell by clicking on this icon. Let's run the query. So my movie DB is created perfectly. You can see the same. Okay, little bit reducing the size. Yeah. Now the next step is I wanted to create the collection. So let me create the collection as well. Okay, so database created, collection created. You can just refresh here. So you must be able to see movie DB with the collection created inside this. So if you expand this, you can see the movie collection is coming perfectly. Okay, so these are the things that we need to do for the very start. You guys are already aware with this. Okay, perfect. Now after this, the next step is I want to insert some set of records inside this movie. So I will use insert many, and my data set I have already kept it ready. Okay, because writing 10 documents will take too much of time. So for that, okay, let's do the data insertion. Data insertion using insert many. Okay, so this is the query which I am going to run for you. And here we go. See guys, I will just show you one record so you can understand. Okay, but I think I need to not write like this. db dot movies dot insert many, and then insert the set of data, like the data which I wanted to insert. So I'll just post everything here, and I'm going to, yes, this is the set of data. Let me try to run this entire query, copying from here only. So is there any problem, we can figure out. And if everything is working fine, you can run the same query as well. Okay, perfect. Let me enter. And can you see it has created inserted IDs with 1, 2, 3, because I have mentioned ID as well for my data. I don't want to use that bigger ID which is generated by MongoDB. So I have used my own ID. Let me show you one set so you can understand. I mentioned ID using the underscore ID. So when you give your own unique ID, database will not create its ID. Okay, if you are not giving, then only it will create. Okay, so I have created that ID. Then the title of the movie, what is the year for that movie, okay, what is the gen for the same. So it's a comedy movie. Then who is the director, okay, so director's details, like okay, name of the director and it's born. Okay, cast, so I have added the cast details. Okay, after that, run time, like what is the time for the same, what is the language, what is the country for that movie, what is the rating source. Okay, box office, USD value also I have entered. Budget in the USD also I have entered. When it is released, its date I have mentioned using ISO date. Okay, awards, so wins 0 and there is no nomination. So nominations are 0, wins 0. Tag, so I have just added one tag here, that is for this data. Similar to that, some movie, let's say this is the Small Fire, it's a thriller and crime movie. Okay, director, cast, like that, budget, award, there is a nomination, there is one nomination happened for this movie, but there is no award. Similar to that, there is one movie I have mentioned here. Okay, and this movie which is having nomination 20 and number of awards wins, that is 12, and it's related to time and philosophy, so I have mentioned that as well. So like this, I have created some set of dummy data. you can also generate this type of data. There is a online data generation website that we have called Mokaru. Okay, so mokaru.com. If you want, you can open that, and from there you can generate the data. So I have just generated it, and in case if you want to generate 1,000 records, you can generate. You can change the language, like where you want to generate, in which type, like JSON, or what type of data that you want to generate. So like that you can generate as well. So this is some set of data which I have inserted here. So everybody is clear with this data which is inserted? Okay, I can do that. Just a second. Uh, to send the data sets, I can just ask my team. Or everybody is having the access link of my GitHub. Okay, somebody shared my GitHub link in the chat. So guys, use the GitHub link. I will quickly do this data set push on my GitHub. I think that's the better option rather than sending this bigger data in a chat. Okay, let me just try to push this. If you want to run this with me, like hands-on, data set, movie database. Yeah. So use my GitHub link given in the chat, open it. Mokaru.com you can open, beauties. You can open the mokaru.com. Below you have to change the type, like okay, what type of data you want, CSV, Excel. I used JavaScript, so it is giving me this JSON data. And you can also select some more values like data type and all those things you can set over there. It's a mokaru.com. Yes, perfect. So I have uploaded it on the GitHub. So if you want to use it, you can just take it from my website. I can just quickly show you where from where you can get it. So this is the official link of the URL which I have shared it to you. Open the mini project.md and you just copy, click on this copy link. Not this. From here you can copy because I am providing the data set in this. So copy this and then you can run it. Happily it will work. Perfect, Ajay. Okay, that's very great. So very happy with your responses, guys. Okay, now let's start doing some more things with this data set. So we have inserted the data and now I wanted to start from the very basic. Now you can answer me as well. Can you tell me if I want to retrieve the all data, what should I do? If I wanted to retrieve all the data, what should I do? I'm just hiding this by using this entire part. Okay, so this is hidden. So this is the part one, this is the part two. Now let's go ahead with some simple query execution. Okay. So for doing the simple, yes, very good, guys. Do we need to find the field of all the data? Yes. For the very start, I wanted to do very simple. Let's say the query number one. Okay. And my query number one is I wanted to find all movies. Find all movies. Then what should you do? As I told, you can, I rather than writing like this, I think better I can go with the comment. Okay, let's say the first one, find all movies. So what will be the query? Simple, db.movies dot find, and this is going to find all movies, right? Will it find me all the movies? Not only find, you need to write, guys, db.collection name dot find. So if I wanted to check it, let's paste and let's enter and see. I'm able to get all I'm able to get. I'm just clearing the screen because it is giving me a very big bunch of data. Okay, now the next query is little bit interesting. I think you can also help me with this query. If you guys are really active from the day one. My second query is for you. Can you find movies where the language is Hindi? I wanted to find the movie where the language is Hindi. Little bit of this previous query, but few things needs to be changed. What to do? Okay, and let's say if you want to find out only some set of data, not only all. So how you can do that? Let's say here you can mention language is Hindi. Okay, so this is the one query. You can also try to fetch not all, but let's say I wanted to get what kind of data that we can get. Let me check with our existing data. Okay, what I'm going to do is, guys, db dot movie dot find. Let's say from all this data I want to get only one right now. So dot limit to one, because I wanted to just take some of the data. Let's say I want to get the year, title and the year of the movie. Title and year and language. Let's say title, year and language. So I can mention title 1, year 1, and language 1 underscore ID, make it 0. So this is going to get the limited set of data. We did this. Okay, what's the issue? I think sequence got changed. What is the issue? Languages is the spelling issue. It's a language. Okay, I think that's the problem. Oh, so the previous query which we have written, that's the only correct query. Sequence is not a problem. Yeah, this is the correct query. Only this typing is the issue. Okay, I'm just trying to recopy and rerun, so it will not give me any kind of typo error. Okay, let's rerun. Yeah, perfect. So this is perfect. I'm able to get now 10 records with just title, year and language. So this is little bit easy for me to read, right? Yes. Yes. So perfect. Perfect. That's a small typo error. No, no problem. Let's go ahead. Okay. Somebody asked me if the find one with the curly brackets work. Yes, it will work. It will give you only one record. If I will try to run this query with just like you want to get only the very first record. So can you see this is giving me only first record? See, from all the match, it is giving me only the first record. So it will work. That's not a problem in that. Yeah, we can do it like increment ID is not a ready-made option which is available. But yes, we can write our own things and we can generate it. Yeah, it's possible. Not like the MongoDB, there is a inbuilt option like for doing the incrementation. But yes, we can do it. Now let's go ahead with the next question. And my next question is a little bit more interesting. Okay, so that is something I wanted to find out the released movie after 2015. Okay, and again here return only title, year, and director of movie. So is it similar to this? But my condition will change a bit. Okay, this is my first part. This is my second part. And this is, so basically I wanted to find out the year value. Can you tell me what should I write here? Can I write the operator GT with the value 2015? I wanted to get the title, I wanted to get the year rather than language. I wanted to get the value of the director. Director. Okay, and director value 1. Okay, ID 0. Let me run this and then let me check it here. So I'm able to get the movies which are launched after the 2015. So I'm getting only 2018, 2020, 2021. But can you see director is giving with name and born both? What if I don't want only the director's name? I don't want director's born. So in that case, your query inside that, just try to use director's name. Director dot name. And here we go. This is giving me only the name of the director. It is now not giving me the born. Can you see that? So in this query, if you want only the director's name, if I specify here, director's name. So in that case, you can mention director dot name. Don't give me all the values of the director. I just wanted to get the director's name. ID we have given 0 because I don't want to fetch the ID. By default, ID will come. If you will not give 1, then ID will come. Yesterday we have discussed this, Ajay. So I think you can watch yesterday's video for the same. Yes, so I think everybody is clear with this query. Let's go ahead in little bit more part in a detail. Let me give the query number 4. Okay, and my this query is basically, let's say find the movies which includes some genre, that is sci-fi. So again, this is a little bit easy query. So in that I can just say db dot movies dot find, and here we go. let's give the value for the gen, and that is this. I'll just try to get it and see whether we are able to get how many movies. Okay, maybe it's a typo problem. Let me check it. Or do we have any or not? Generous. Yes, I'm able to get which is related to time. Yes, so there are some movies which I'm able to get with the genre sci-fi. So if you want to check it inside this, you can see one, record number one, record number two, and then this is the record number three. So three movies having these genres. Okay, so I'm able to get this. Clear? So this is very simple query, guys. Any question? Okay. Can we use include instead of find? Include is not going to fetch the data from the find. It's a kind of projection, if you understand. It is like whatever the data you found, जो आप find करते हो ना, उसमें से आपको दिखाना क्या है, तो वो projection के लिए आप include use कर सकते हो कि ये सारा डेटा आया, उसमें से मुझे सिर्फ इतना ही डेटा इंक्लूड करना है. मुझे सारा डेटा आया जिसमें से मुझे पासवर्ड एक्सक्लूड करना है, यूजर को पासवर्ड नहीं दिखाना, तो पासवर्ड आई वांटेड टू एक्सक्लूड, अदर देन दैट आई वांट टू गिव अदर वैल्यूज. सो वो प्रोजेक्शन के टाइम पे आप इंक्लूड यूज कर सकते हो. सो फाइंड करना इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग एंड इंक्लूड करना इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग. आर यू गेटिंग? Yes. The queries aren't giving any result. Maybe you have not written the things correctly. Typo can be the problem. I can just quickly show you, like here I missed to write S. So whatever the key you are giving, make sure वो key जो है वो data में हो. If the query में key जो है, if it is not present in your data, you will get the blank data. क्योंकि वो value available ही नहीं है, then how you will get the data? Are you getting? So that can be the reason. Yes. Okay, so now let's try to execute some more interesting queries. Number 5. Now my query is like I wanted to find movies with runtime less than or equals to 100 minutes sorted by runtime. Means I wanted to give the minimum time to execute this. Okay, and to execute that, I wanted to write sorted by runtime in, let's say I want to sorted it in the ascending order. So this is what my query that I wanted to write. So for that, we have a field available. Let me show you. runtime minute. So what is the runtime minute for my particular movie? So I wanted to get which are more less than or equals to 100 minutes, and I wanted to sort them in ascending order. Okay, so sorting I will do here. So I'm going to write a query. My query will be db dot movies dot find. Okay, inside this my first field to be runtime minute. So runtime minute. Okay, obviously less than or equals to, I'm going to use which operator? lte 100. And let's sort it. So after retrieval of this, I think I can write this in one shot only, making my life easier. After this, I wanted to sort it. Okay, so let's sort. Sort by what? Sort by runtime minute. Okay, so I'm going to say that I wanted to sort it by runtime minute in ascending or descending. For ascending, you give 1. If you give -1, it will go with descending. So ascending 1, -1 for descending. Okay, so let me try to copy and run it here. And see, for this last runtime is coming. Runtime minute is 98. Before that, the runtime minute is 95. So you can see it is from up down to up I am going. The first one which is coming, that is the 78, less than 100. Okay, after that I got 95, and after that I got 98. Means I'm able to get them in ascending order. Same, if you put -1, it will go in descending. Okay, so 1 for ascending, -1 for descending. Just for your knowledge, I'm entering here. Okay, 1 for ascending and -1 for descending. So this is something that you have to keep it in your mind, like how you need to execute this query. Okay, any question in this query? Runtime is a field, dear. It's not like I am using some runtime. It's a field which is showing the time of the movie. What is the longest duration of that movie? Like that. So runtime is not like within this given time of like given minute I wanted to run this query. I'm not trying to run that. Runtime minute is the field. Okay. Okay, let me try to give you a little bit more here. Okay, my query number 6, and you tell me guys how can I do it. I wanted to return the top 3 highest box office USD movies. I'm already having the box office USD movies. So I wanted to find the box office movies. Then after that, I'm going to sort them in descending order. And from that descending, I will give the limit of 3. Means I am able to get only the 3 top values of the data sets. So basically my query will be looks like this. db dot movies dot find. Okay, so I wanted to find all the set of data. Okay, um, basically from that, let me give the limited value like title 1. Let's say box. Okay, I missed the box here. Box office USD. Okay. And let's remove the ID, like I don't want to get the ID as well. So make it 0. Okay. And let's try to sort it. So sort it in the descending order because I want top 3 only. So this also must be 1. Okay, so box office USD. I wanted to sort it in descending order. Go with -1 and give the limit. Dot limit 3. So this is going to give me the top 3 movies with the box office USD. So let's copy this and try to run it here so you can understand. And can you see Echoes of Tomorrow, which is having this much of box of USD, Celestial and Neon Samurai. Like that, some 3 movies we are able to get. So you see the values are coming with the highest, little lowest, and then lowest, like that. If you don't give the limit, it will give you all. But I want only top 3. So I have just given the top 3 value with the help of the limit. Perfect. You can add, you copy paste comment in the shell, it's okay. Like let's say the entire script I have written, if you want to run it in the one shot, you can just copy paste and run it. It will not give any problem. You can add. But writing the comments in the shell is a different way. Not using hash you can write. Because I wanted to get all data. Get all in from the all, give the limit. Like this is my retrieval all, from that this is my include. Like from all include only title, box office USD and underscore ID. Means this is my projection. And from that whatever you are getting, from that you sort it in the descending order. And whatever is coming in the descending order, from that you give the limit. So maybe you have given the typo problem. Just check the spelling of the box office. Box is in lowercase, office O is in capital, and USD, the entire USD is in capital, USD. The meaning of first curly bracket empty means find all. If you want to run the comments, the one who has asked me, this is my comment, you can write like this. Okay, and for multi-line, you can write like this. This is multi-line comment. Okay, let's say I'll go to new line using Alt Enter. Alt or Shift Enter? Yeah, Shift Enter. Shift Enter will give multi-line comment and then close the comment. So this becomes comment. This is the multi-line comment. Will short can accept more than one parameter? Yes, separated by comma means it will sort by first value and then sort by the another value. First curly bracket is I have given just to retrieve all the data. You are not understanding. Without this, it can give the problem. Without this, it can give the problem because I wanted to do the projection. Projection is the second parameter. So first parameter, you have to give it. If you don't want to write anything, then you can skip it. So it will take all the data and it will sort it and it will limit it. I repeated multiple times, guys. Please focus in this query. Here, multiple data retrieval, like basically retrieve all data. All data means curly bracket. Okay. From all include only title and box office USD value. That's it. Then sort it and then limit by 3 to get top 3. Sort it in descending and limit by 3. This is the execution. Read the comment so you can understand. Yes, very good, Niharika. You cracked it very nicely. Select star is similar to curly bracket. You cracked it. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead with the next question. Number 7. Tell me, guys, if I wanted to, this is very easy. Let's say find all movies cast which contains a value Maya set. Okay, so right now, if I will use this, because I'm not doing any projection inside this, I can just write the cast which is having Maya set. Only title if you want, you can get second like title cast and then ID. So this is going to give me the cast by Maya Sen. This is very simple, so I quickly wrote it. So I'm able to get 1, 2, and 3 movies which is having the cast Maya Sen. And can you see it is able to filter the data from the array itself. So this is very easy. Though the data is stored inside the array, but still I can find it by giving just the value of the cast. Perfect. Okay, so this is very easy query. Not a big deal here. Let's go ahead with next. My next query is number 8. Let me tell you, get, let's say I wanted to get movies directed by Asha Rao. Can you tell me, guys, what can be the solution for this? Yes, obviously it's a database, so it looks like similar. If you see here, If you see here, I'll just show you one record so you can understand. As per our question, I wanted to get the movie which is directed by something. Now, inside the value of the director, can you see it's the object? Previously, when we've given Maya, that is an array. So, from array, it is able to find it very easily. But how to get that value, which is basically mapping the name of the director? So, at that time, little bit changes happen. Not only director you have to mention, but you have to mention the director's name. Director dot name, and the name is Asha, let's say Rao. So in this case, I can try to take this query and let me try to run it here. Okay, is there any typo error? Can you figure out what is the problem? When you are mentioning like this, director dot name, this should be in the double quote. Only director it will understand, but director dot name should be in the double quote. So that's the problem in this syntax. So here I have to mention, got it? For using the attribute of the key property, make sure you use double quote. Because I am giving the condition. Why I am not using curly bracket? I don't want to get all. I wanted to get only which are directed by Asha Rao. Then why to give curly bracket? Parthivi. Curly bracket is required to get all. I am saying I want only those which are casted by Maya Sen. I want only those which are directed by Asha Rao. Then why should I use curly bracket? Empty curly bracket is indication to get all. I'm not getting all. I'm giving a condition here. That's why I'm not giving curly bracket. जब आपको डेटा प्रोजेक्ट करना है तो पहले आपको बताना पड़ेगा ना कि आई वांट दिस डेटा. जब आप सारा डेटा ले रहे हो तो ये कंडीशन हटा दो, ओनली करली ब्रैकेट. When you are saying I want some which is directed by this, okay, so I am saying get that much, और वो जो डेटा आया उसमें से प्रोजेक्ट करो टाइटल, कास्ट एंड आईडी. I hope everybody is getting this. Yes, I am coming to the aggregate. It is a little bit of intermediate queries, so I need to finish some basic part as well, because you are not clear with the curly brackets even, right, Uday? Yes, where it is getting the director's detail. It is just getting the title and cast. It is not getting the director details. Check the query. In case if you want the director details, here you can mention director dot name. So this is going to give you the movie name and the director's name, like that. Again here it's a problem. I made a typo. So it is giving me the director name as well. So that's the bit typo. I'm just dividing these into the two parts. Part 1, this is my part 2, and this is the end of the query. And here you use curly double quote because of the internal property I'm using. Perfect. Anyone, any question? I hope everybody is clear with this. Let's write some more queries. Uh, One more query. Let's say number 9. I wanted to count. Okay, I wanted to count how many movies are from India. Okay, so basically you can use it with the help of the aggregations as well, like group by country and then calculate the count number. But there is one more quick option that we have, that is we can do it with the help of the MongoDB. You can write very simply db.movies dot count documents, okay, and mention country, which is India. Let me give the value in the double quote. Let's check it. Count document is a ready-made function, so no need to use group by, but still we will be able to figure it out with this. Let me paste it. Can you see? In India, I am having 5 counts. So this is bit easy. So it's an inbuilt function called count documents, which is helping you to do the count. Earlier we are using, like if you don't want, normally in the MySQL, if you want to calculate the count, then you have to do them like aggregate function, group by country, and after that calculate the count. But here we have quick options, so using that we can do it. So this is much easy here, okay, for calculating the number of counts. Let's go with the little easy question, like from the basic one. I wanted to find movies that have rating from some X value. Okay. Uh, Let me check what values that we have in the rating. I'm going to fetch all. Let's say I wanted to fetch all, so I can just see that in the ratings. Ratings. What values that we have? Yeah. The ratings is having a source that is IMDb, and one source is from the Rotten Tomatoes. Like I'm having these two sources for the ratings. One is IMDb and one is this. So any one of you can choose. Like I wanted to get the rating source from this. Like this is my condition. It is inside the ratings array, inside the object. So how you will do that? Like array inside objects, and I want to fetch the data for based on that condition. So movie that having rating source from this, let's say this is the value. Okay, this is available inside the, I'm just for your understanding, I'm commenting, it is present inside the rating array. Okay, so my query will be db.movie dot find movies dot find. Okay, now I wanted to find out based on the rating source value. So how you will figure it out? Okay, it's a rating dot source, so it should be in the double quote, otherwise it will give you typo error. So rating dot source, and then the value is the one which I have copied. Okay, and I wanted to fetch only title and the ratings value. So let's say title 1. You can give this in the 2 lines, making more readable. And this is making me readable here as well. Yeah, let's take this option 1, option 2. Okay, so here I wanted to get the ratings. Let's say rating 1 and maybe ID 0. Let's copy. Let's check it. And is the database? Yeah, it is here. I'm not getting ratings. It should be ratings. 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 Yes, so I'm getting 1 and 2 records, which is having the source that is Rotten Tomatoes. Now, inside this, if I can try to fetch it like this, let's say inside this ratings, um, let's try to put it here. I wanted to get only the matched values. Because see, earlier when I'm getting, it is showing me Rotten Tomatoes as well as IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes as well as IMDb. But I don't want to get that IMDb print. Okay, I wanted to get only for the source which is matched. So for that, you can use this dollar symbol in this query. If you see my query, ratings dot dollar. Can you see that? So that is going to show me only that matched value based on that how you have filtered your data. So this is my shell. Let me copy this shell query which I have executed, keeping it in your notes for your reference. Perfect. Anyone is having any question on this? Yeah, count function we have, but that is you can apply on the group by. Okay, so but we have inbuilt for calculating the count documents, so I have used that, making it more easy. Can this be used for what? Question mark you want to use for what? For taking the properties, we are using the dollar symbol. Rating is the array. So inside the array, you have a source property. So that source property, I am trying to match it. But when you just give rating value as a 1, it is giving both the ratings. That matched rating and the available rating as well. But I don't want that available rating. I just want only with that matched rating. So that's why I have mentioned rating dot dollar. Okay. You wanted to see only rating. So skip the title. Skip the title as well. Don't use title. I used the title because I can understand for me each movie what's the rating. Okay. Inside the rating, you can see I am able to get it like, okay, this is the source and this is the actual score for that rating. So that's why I am trying to fetch two values. Like one object I wanted to match. Means you don't want to you don't want to see even the source. You just wanted to see the score only. Is it your requirement, Uday? Only Rotten Tomatoes. See, I am getting the single object right now, but inside that rating, inside what matching is coming, dollar sign is not matching with the Rotten Tomatoes from whatever the query which is coming from, like what data you are taking. From that, I am just taking that individual object which is matching. Like, okay, this is the object which is matching. This is the object which is mapping because it is inside the array. Now from that only score also if you want, you can try like this. Let me check it. Uh, it's the name of score only. It is not allowing me to print the score as well directly. because it is inside the object inside the object. That's why it is making like this. Let me just clear this. The code I have sent will display the rating score of the films, but not the source. No, I'm not getting your question. You have not sent any code. Yeah. Is dollar is similar like? No, 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 no. It is not similar like and percentage. We are not doing any kind of comparison here. So don't use it in that way. Yeah, so I can get the score. Thanks. I think someone sent me Abhinash. Yeah, thanks for the clarification. Actually, I just did a little bit of typo error. Yeah, so before dollar symbol, if I am trying to put the score, happily I am able to get it. So only score if you want without the source. This is the simple execution. Yes, so I'm just taking it and let me put it here. Yeah, so only fetching score, use property dot dollar. Like this you can do. Perfect. So this is something how you can try to fetch, except the source. Like you don't want to get the source, then you can do like this. But usually why I used a dollar, because we need to understand like, okay, this is the source and this is the score. Yes. Rating dot score dot dollar. We did that. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so these are some common basic queries that we have executed, and I hope everybody is clear with this query executions. Now we can try to make some more advanced execution of queries so you can understand like how it can be get executed. Okay, so let's try to make it. Let's try to execute some little bit of advanced queries. I'm not going to write very complex queries because we have a limited set of time. So in that time, how many queries which I can run it for you, I'll try to execute in that way. Okay, so are you guys ready? You can use any practice data. It's up to you. I just gave some set of data. Maybe if you are not able to take them, then you can use it. Okay, let me try to jump on some set of. So I'm just trying to hide this. Yeah, let's go with the intermediate query execution. So for some intermediate query execution, okay, my first requirement is, guys, I wanted to find out the average of the runtime minimum for all the movies. Let's say I want to find out the average of runtime. Runtime is entirely in small. Runtime minimum of all the movies. Okay, like I want to get the average based on the all movies. So how you can do it? Like there is no grouping is required. I just wanted to get the average. Okay, so I will use the aggregate, but without doing any kind of group. I don't want group, but still I want aggregate. So how you can use the aggregation function in a very simple way. Okay, so for doing that, I will go to my Mongo shell. Okay, my requirement is finding the average. So db dot movies dot, can you see it is showing me aggregate? So aggregate is something which I need to use. Square bracket, I will use shift enter. So inside this I can write the query. Okay, my query is, I don't want to do any kind of grouping, so I will make the group values id is null. If you want to group by name or if you want to group by country, you can give here ID as country. But right now I want total. Okay, so for that I'm giving here null. Overall average I wanted to find out. And to get the value, I'm just taking one more new line here. Okay, I think I can go back. After this, I need to write this. Um let's say grouping by ID null, average run time is the field which I have created, and now inside this I'm going to calculate the average. Let's see what's the average value I wanted to use. So dollar average is the I can say that this dollar average is the operator which I am using, and for which value you want to give it, so I'm going to use it for the field that is run time. Not average. Runtime minimum is my field. Okay, so let me enter this. Okay, maybe the typo error somewhere. I forgot to close some bracket maybe. I think one curly bracket is missed to close. One, two, open, three open bracket, two close only. So I think one last bracket is missing here. Okay, what I'm doing is, let me copy this, take it in my this part so I can figure out. Oh, not this. Copy. Is it? It is not allowing me to copy. Okay, maybe when you run it, after that you can copy. Yes, so that's the problem. Okay, so I'm just saying average, that's the ID which is null, group by this. I think this bracket is creating the problem here. ID null, average runtime is this, and close it here. I think that's the issue. Let me try to copy this and run it in my this place. Clear. Yes. So can you see overall average for all the 10 records which I have, I'm able to get the overall average value, that is 113.8. What if I wanted to make it by country? Give it, I think you need to write like this, Country. And see, Mexico average runtime, UK is 110, Mexico 78, India this, Japan this. In this case, after getting this retrieval, you want to sort it. Sort by the average runtime. See, I'm making the query in more complex way. Runtime in descending order and just get the top three. So limit by 3. Is there any problem in this? Let me check. Okay, I'm able to get it in the descending order. So USA is coming first, then Japan, then UK, then India, then Mexico. So this is working. Yeah. So let me. So this query is working perfectly fine. So to get all general aggregation average time. What if I wanted to get by country average time and sort it in descending? Average runtime is showing null. Check it. Check the typo. Maybe the typo can be the issue. Here give by dollar country. So this is going to give me, and after that sort it. Sort it in based on average run. Got it? Run time, very good. In descending order. So it's the same query. I'll just verify. So when you run it in the real time, maybe you will not face any problem. Perfect. Average runtime is showing null. Still you are getting the runtime null? Any question on this? Okay, now I can give you one more idea on this part. Yes, perfectly working fine. Underscore ID, I kept it null. I shown you both the examples so you can understand this. See, when I am giving underscore ID null, it is giving me all the movies average. All the movies average. Okay. When I am saying only for country, means from the country wise it is calculating the average. India का average क्या है, UK का average क्या है, जापान का average क्या है, like that. So जब आप ID null दोगे, it is going to calculate the average for all the movies. When you are saying group by country, it is calculating the average country wise. I hope you are able to understand the difference between null and giving the country value. Okay, you can apply the sort like this as well, but there is one more interesting way here to use sort and limit as operator. Okay, so what I will do is I can take this and I'll just trying to make it in a more better way rather than doing like this. Okay, so this is my proper query which I have written. Now inside this, whatever I am going to do it, let's say step number 1, fetch all. Step number 2, dollar sort. So sort is the operator. Okay, you want to sort it based on what? So give the average run time in a descending. So this is the step number 1. After this, give the third limit. Step number this. What is the limit? Let's say I wanted to give the limit 3. Okay, so you apply the limit here. This is a bit interesting way of writing the query. Okay, when you are doing aggregation, okay, whenever you are doing aggregation, you do like this. More readable. And see, I'm getting top 3, USA, Japan, and UK. Like that, I'm able to get this. Is this clear, everybody? So there are multiple ways. Listen, some are saying how the average part is doing. So basically, I am saying calculate the average. Average is an inbuilt operator. It will take all the movies runtime mean. It will add them and divide it by that number of movies. So when I am saying null, means it will take all the 10 movies average runtime, total it and divide by 10. When I say country wise, means let's say how many movies for country USA. So it will take the USA movies average time, let's say 3 USA movies. So total the average min time, that average run time minimum, that it is going to help me. So I will take that, and after that I'm going to like it will total it and it will divide by that number of movies. So like that you can run it. Got it? Now see, this is the internal variable. This runtime minimum is the internal property, key property. Whereas this is the property created by me. I said it. Give the name of that average value is average runtime. Listen, I'm writing here so you can understand. Runtime mean is the key stored in data set, whereas average run time is new value created by me to store average calculated. I hope now this is clear for you. Can you just read it and let me know if you have any question? I think the one who is having a name, okay, I think now you are able to clear with this how dollar average is working. No, indentation are not taken into consideration. It's not Python. Yeah. So not a problem. Indentation, I am making indentation for your readability. Yeah, I have already mentioned in the line number 295, Mr. Obeid, if you read it. See, dollar sort. This will also work, but this is the more convenient way. This is the more convenient way. Whenever you do aggregate for that time. Perfect. So this is how, guys, you can do the aggregation. Okay, now let's say I will give you one more example of the aggregate and then I will do the wrap up. Okay, so my question is, let's say I wanted to count number of movies per language. How you can do the count? From the program part, like find out the movie with this language and do the count one by one. 1 plus 1 plus 1, and let's say for Hindi count is 3. For English count is 4. Like that I wanted to do. So in that case also you have to use aggregate. You have to group by language. See, you need to understand based on what you want to figure out. So like let's say I want to group by language and I wanted to calculate the total number of movies. So total movies, not average I will use the property which is sum. and sum based on 1, like increment by 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1, like that. Okay, and I wanted to sort it by this total movie which I have just created. So make it total movies. Let's say total number of movies in the descending order, make it -1. Okay, I don't want to give any kind of limit here. So let me copy this and let me check it here. And here we go. You see, for English, Hindi is 5, for English is 3, Japanese 1, and Spanish 1. So I'm able to segregate it. Hindi ke kitne movies, English ke kitne movies, Japanese ke kitne movies, like that. Like this you can calculate. Is this clear? So this is helping me for doing the count but based on the language. So this is how, guys, you can write the complex queries. Is this clear? Obviously, when you improve yourself little by one, I hope everybody is able to understand the query execution. Perfect. Okay. Thanks, Rohit. Perfect. Okay. So what I'll do is, let me quickly explain you our today's assignment. So many queries that we try to execute. I hope everybody's liked the same. Dollar sum denotes 1 means starting the calculation by 1. Like for the very first movie match, it will take 1. Second time, it will increment by 1. Increment the value by 1. Like Hindi ke 5 movie आएंगे, तो it will iterate and it will say 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So 5 movie for Hindi. Like that it is getting calculated. Got it? Yes. So for today's assignment, guys, let me quickly tell you. Here, I just created one thing. Yeah, it's a kind of internal. It is doing loop only. Then only it will be able to count. Yes? Yeah. Based on the language, it will loop and find out the total. Perfect. Niharika is trying to match with its calculative knowledge of programming. So that's why she is able to figure it out. Nice. Yeah. So basically, guys, our today's assignment is learn MongoDB CRUD and query operations using the real world data sets. And for that, I have provided the data set where you have to understand how the data can be managed. And I have used the data set, that's the books data set. So you have to create the database with the name library.db. You have to give the collection, that is the books collection. And under that, I have provided you the set of data where the book is having book title, its author, its genre, similar to the movies. I tried to create this data set for you. Published year, copies, how many copies available for that particular book, and number of ratings, different user wise. So like someone gave 4, someone gave 5, someone gave 4, 3, 5, like that ratings I have provided. Okay, so you can calculate the average of this. Like, okay, so not much data, only 10 data. You have to analyze that. Retrieve the all books of the collection. Simple. You can use find. Okay, find all the books where the genre is programming. So you can find out the book with the help of this. Find the books which is published after the year. Okay, so after means you can just use greater than. Display only title and author. So you have to do the projection. Find the book with the title clean code. So again, find with the condition. Little bit more advanced, find all the books that have more than 3 copies available. Okay, so all books which is having more than 3 copies, condition. Count the number of books. I have already shown you. You need to use dollar group with the aggregate. Calculate the average rating. So I have already given the hint here what you need to use. Find the top 3 most recently published. So means find out, like sort it by published year and like take the limit of 3. So you will be able to get top 3. Find all the authors who have written the books before the year 2000. So you have to use less than and the published year. So many places I given the hint as well. So you can quickly solve this, like within half an hour or 45 minutes is required to solve this. Okay. Next, add a new field. This is little bit advanced queries. So we have just given you for the practice one, and write a query to find the most borrowed book. So you need to add one extra field, add some random numbers like how many times it got borrowed, and after that try to fetch the most borrowed book. So little bit here you need to do in advanced way. Okay, again, how the submission happens: execute the commands, take the screenshot, put it in the doc file, convert it into PDF, and submit it with your name with the extension like underscore MongoDB assignment 3. So good to go. Yeah, how you have submitted your assignment and all those things, questions, it will be handled by after completing this. So everybody is clear with the MongoDB fundamentals. Now you guys can execute any kind of query with this, right? Very nice, Rohit. Thank you for giving me the commit. So let me save all the notes which I made it for you, and get all. Let me add them. Let me commit them. So we did it mini project with queries, and let me push. Okay, so I pushed all the notes for you on the GitHub, guys. You can go through with that, try to solve this assignment, and try to submit it as per the links provided to you. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much, everyone. It was very nice to guide you for next 3 days. Like from the last 3 days, I'm enjoying very much with you guys because you guys are very responsive, very interactive. So see you again. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Keep learning, which is very important. Keep learning, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. It means a lot.
Okay, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for that amazing 3 day boot camp. I hope the students have learned a lot. I have gotten a lot of submissions in for the past 2 days. आज का let's see the response and certificates. So we'll I'm sure we'll discuss a lot of. But a very interesting session, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I hope the students also enjoyed. Guys, comment करो यार, video like करो, थोड़ा मैम को response मिलेगा. Comment it, like करो. Okay, so see a lot of comments has also the comment section has also lightened up everything. Mistake assignment made it. Okay, okay, no problem. So, guys, I hope the session was good. I know you have a lot of doubts, but what we'll do is we'll quickly get through the Kahoot first, and once we're done with the Kahoot, so then I'll get to your problem solving and everything. Is that fine with you, guys? Chat में बताओ यार, जल्दी बताओ थोड़ा. First I'll do Kahoot, then we'll quickly get to your doubts. Comment अटक गया क्या? Where is YouTube? I'll open the you comments on my phone. Yeah. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. So let's get to the Kahoot. Guys, open up Chrome on your phones and type kahoot.it. Until then, I'll share my screen and just let me know if it's visible or not. वहाँ पे also QR code I'll share with you guys. Okay. So apparently I can also share you the links in the chat. Okay, chat check karo. Let me know if you've received the link, if you've joined in. 90 students hai. Let's start with at least 60 attendees. Until then, I'll read questions as जब तक लोग join कर रहे हैं. I'll read questions and I'll solve as much as I'm able to. Okay. Okay, Mohan is asking, ma'am, yesterday assignment, the mail reply says thank you for submitting day one assignment, but I have submitted day two, right? Okay, so if you have this question, let me just check it. But if the form says day two, then you've submitted day two. No need to worry about the reply. Hello, can you look it? Okay, Mohan. So if you go through the day one, day two, day three wala videos, na description में से if you pick up the link, then you've submitted the right assignment. If not, then reach out to me, put it up on support, or else fill up the form once again, just to be sure. Okay, thank you. Yes, okay, okay. So there's no questions up for that. Today's form says day two. Are you sure it says day two? I just corrected it. It should say day three. If it's saying you day two, please refresh it once again. Okay, it is saying day two. Let me just update that. It should not actually say day two. Okay, I did not save the changes. Abhi refresh karo. My apologies. Um, Rahul. Rahul, are you a diehard anime fan, bro? Same here. Rahul, Rahul. Okay. So how many guys have joined in? Okay, 48, 47 guys. Come on. How many do I have in the live? 82. Okay, ठीक है. Let 10 more people join. Until then, guys, I hope that you've taken screenshots. आपका सेशन का screenshots day one, day two, day three का screenshots. As I tell this every day. आप क्या करना है? You upload it on Instagram, tag Let's Upgrade, and a random user gets a 500 rupees coupon. Now I am planning to even shout out these people. Instagram story पे shout out देना, LinkedIn पे shout out देना. We'll do these kinds of things as well. I hope this gives you the proper platform for you guys. Uh, Winners also get a 500 rupees coupon. Daily winners get one. Kahoot winners get coupons 500 rupees. Okay? The previous 2 days winners haven't reached out to me. If possible, please reach out to me on WhatsApp. You If you do not have my number, you can reach out to support at letsupgrade.in. But my email ID comes in when you submit your assignment. So आप मुझे mail भेज दो direct. Okay. Certificates. For certificates, please ensure that you submitted your day one, day two, day three assignments. If you've done that, then you will get your certificate after a week that the session bootcamp has ended. So today your MongoDB has ended. So what you will do is we'll share your assignments with the professionals, subject matter experts, and then after a week you will get your certificates. So today I'll be releasing Python K certificates that happened last week. Okay, इतना clear है सबको? Everyone is clear यहाँ तक? I'll start the Kahoot if there are no more people joining. Siddharth, I have mailed you. Please check. Okay, I'll check your mail. I'll check your mail after this session, and then we'll move ahead accordingly. Okay. Since no more people are joining, I'll start the Kahoot, Everyone, please stay ready, and for now, please hold back your questions. We'll do it after the Kahoot. Okay, all the best, guys. I think कुछ तो mistake होगा इसमें. Okay, इतना भी mistake नहीं है. Siddharth is first. I guess Siddharth is gonna take day 1 and day 3, huh? Is it the same Siddharth? The genre of the book was pragmatic. Yes. It looks like MongoDB is your favorite subject, Siddharth. But yes, Rahul is an anime fan. Okay. I guess he's answering to my that question only. It's not my. It's good. मुझे क्या pragmatic बोलना. Oh, looks like only 12 people were paying attention in the session. कोई नहीं, अभी MongoDB वाले आएंगे questions. ये क्या है भाई? Okay. Oh wait. Next नहीं हुआ. How many copies of clean code are available? What kind of questions are these, man? Shall I skip this question? Okay, so Niharika is helping me out in the chat by, what do we say? Okay, Saket, Ved, Manish, Sunny. Okay, so, Pete, what is this? Where are the MongoDB wali questions? Actually, these questions are made out from the notes which were shared. I guess, how many questions are there? 5 ना. ठीक है, अभी से Kahoot के आएंगे. Why is it all about books, यार? Wait, I'll skip this. Uh, okay, so if the next question is not about MongoDB, I'll just skip that question until we actually get to MongoDB validation. Okay, from the collection. Saket is back in the leaderboard. Which query is published after the year 2010? Yeah, looks like there are 11 people who haven't paid attention. Adil, Mohammed, Samriddhi. Count the number of books in each journal. Okay, last question is इसके बाद we'll end this Kahoot. What is a query to find the top 3 most recently published books? ओके इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना जो भी विनर है आई एम श्योर वो आदिल ही होगा Okay, so Adil is the winner. Congratulations, Adil. ठीक है इतना ही है ना stop sharing. Okay, so that is it for your 3-day MongoDB bootcamp, guys. And please, make the session chat right now a little more active because I'm actually questioning ki if I'm a good host or not. So ask questions, anything you want, please let me know. Uh, अभी तक तो इतना ही है. Any questions, guys? Any questions before I actually end this stream? Yeah. So those who all really had a fun in this, the next bootcamp which is aligned for tomorrow is Node.js. So please do register for that. If you go to the description of today's channel, today's video, you can find out there's a WhatsApp channel ka link niche hi. So do join that WhatsApp channel. You will get a lot of what do we say? You'll get a lot of reminders वहाँ पे so that you do not. Why am I forgetting things to do? So that you get reminders and you do not miss out the session. So do join those WhatsApp. आप join करो. There are a lot of people there. I am also there. So you can reach out to admins. You can reach out to me. My name is Tanish Jagwani. Just for the people who do not know, and I am the kind of link that is going to be between you and Let's Upgrade. So if you have any doubts, you can reach out to me. Any problem, WhatsApp karo, mail karo, anything. I'll look into it. Okay. Only the first question is a bit relevant. It is using. Okay. Can you provide assignment day 3 link is in your description only. Everything is in the description. Just give me a second. I'll get you the link. If you want, I'll put in the chat. Oh wait, that is the doc. That is the doc. Wait, that is the all-in-one doc. Okay. So any other link other than the assignment you'll find in the one doc. Click on that. If you do not get any links वहाँ पे तो फिर let me know. Can we still get certificate if we get less marks in assignments? Actually, that is not to happen, but I'll do that. I'll get that done, yeah. What do we have to do? That is not gonna happen. But I'll get it done. Wait, I'll get it done. Don't worry. When we get certificate, you'll get a certificate within a week. Now Nidhi Singh is asking assignment looks very similar to day 2. If you read it, it looks similar. This comment actually makes me think कि you have been attending. It makes me happy. But yes, day 2. It looks a little similar, but thoda sa if you look into it, it is a conjugation of all the 3 assignments. So it is gonna take some time. Is there any criteria of marks to be eligible? Yes. Generally, we had put in a criteria of minimum of 7 marks before you get the certificate. But this is a new process that we are starting. I'll just give you some leeway. Please do not expect to get 2 or 3 marks वालों को certificate, but 5, 6 को भी I'll be lenient enough to give it. Yeah. What am I to keep your certificates for? Okay. When we get certificate, Shivang, please. If you're not paying attention, please pay attention. I've already mentioned a certificate you'll get within a week, and I guess This is the third time you've been asking. Sure. Can we resubmit the assignment if we get less marks? Yes, you can resubmit the assignment if you get less marks. You do not have to worry much about it. But the main criteria why we are actually giving you a reply on the email is that for you guys to actually look into the reviews that happens, and those reviews is gonna help you uh, you know make a greater project, get you a better understanding on what is going on. Okay, how to check our assignment marks? Once you submit your assignment, आपके marks will be given to you within 15-20 minutes. आपको मिल जाएगा in your email only. आप check करो from the mail ID that you put in while submitting the form. वहाँ पे only you will get your review. Okay, marks भी आपको वहाँ मिलेगा. You will get your reviews on how you can get it better and all that. Okay. So no worries, guys. I'll give you a reminder once again. Kahoot winner gets 500 in these sessions. Instagram story contest every day happens. LinkedIn happens. You get 500 rupees each. So a total of 1500 rupees giveaway every day. The thing is, next is Node.js. Do attend those as well because Node.js is very important for MongoDB. You guys attend those sessions. I'll be there as well. Next, assignments you'll get within a week. Sorry, certificates you'll get within a week. But please make sure to submit all your assignments. Okay, so that's it from my side. Also, we are all open to everything, any reviews you have. This is a new format that we're bringing in, the Kahoots, the assignment submissions and everything. So if you have anything, you are not happy with something, please reach out to us on support at letsupgrade.in. If you have any something that would help us out, or a basic positive review as well, you can send that to us. We'd be very grateful for you guys. Reviews mean everything for us. Okay, could you please inform me about the deadline for this assignment? 1 week. 1 week starting from today is your deadline. That is it. Okay. Fine. So that's it. If I do not have any more questions, I'll just end the stream here. It was nice. It was nice meeting you all, solving doubts and everything. Good night, guys, and happy Diwali.